We got about 2 minutes left. Actually, less than 2 minutes. 1 minute left till that 5-minute range is pretty much set. All right, let's see. Waiting for this 5-minute candle to close, and let's see what's gonna happen from there. We just pushed view up, trying to get above it, but I'm having a hard time. We got 30 seconds left. I don't think we have news today either, do we? I know Friday. I think tomorrow is the day where we have news. Yeah, today is just 10 o'clock, existing home sales, nothing. It's orange folder, but we'll see what happens, but I'll be aware of it. 10 o'clock, existing home sales, and that's pretty much it. It shouldn't really do much to the market, though. Alright, breaking down. Alright, we got that, yeah, there's that 5-minute range, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark that out, and we'll go from there. So there's the high. I'm frozen? No, I'm not. Oh, freaking, it's doing it. Hold on, give me a second. I know it's going. It's the same crap as yesterday with TikTok. I don't know why they're doing. Why? Give me a second. I'll fix it. All right, that should fix it. I don't know why. Every time I minimize the window for TikTok Live Studio, it freezes the camera. It's something with TikTok. So I have to not minimize it. I just move it out of the way so you don't see it. All right. Where's that? Oh, there's the bottom of the 5-minute. And I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna be going in more heavy than usual with my trades on the on these accounts. Yeah, I'm gonna be going in more heavy than usual. My goal is to get these. Apex is back. Apex is having their sale again, 80% off, and $85 activation fees. So I really need to, like, I don't want to be stupid with it, but my goal is to size up just a little bit so I can get these accounts, you know, passed in a couple trades. Hopefully I don't take an L. If I take an L, obviously it's going to take a little bit longer, but I have like 4 days if I want to take advantage of the sale. But, right, like, I'm going to wait for setups. I'm not going to be... I'll size in a little heavier, but I'll still wait for setups. Today's range isn't as big as I would like it. We're rejecting our view... Oh, we're still on the 5-minute. Crap. I'm wondering, I'm like, this candle is not closing. Alright, there's that... Outside that range right there. Crap, there's not much of a 5-minute range today. We'll see. Actually, I think I still have my fun accounts. I think I still have some. I went crazy with some yesterday. Ended up, I think I blew some, but it looks like... It looks like I blew only 2 accounts. I have like 8 left. So I'm going to maybe scalp those again today if I don't get a setup on these accounts. Try to scalp those. But we'll see. First I'm being serious with my looking for an actual setup. Then I'll go have some fun again. The fun accounts. Yeah, they're the accounts so I don't trade. I take stupid trades on those accounts so I don't take dumb trades on these accounts. These are the accounts that matter. What's the sale on Apex? Apex up until the 28th of October. which is like Tuesday of next week. 80% off and $85 activation fee if you in 1 day to pass. So you can pass an evaluation in 1 day. $85 activation fee for the funded accounts. That's pretty much the sale. I'm really trying to take advantage of that $85 activation fee, though. Alright, we're above VWAP now. This thing, it looks like it wants to continue going up. At a certain point, if this keeps pushing up, it kind of, let me look on the 15-minute chart real quick, see what's going on there. 15-minute. All right, we're pushing up to the 200 on the 15-minute. So, as you could see, I mean, there is a resistance coming up. We could have some form of resistance here. Took out this, 15-minute high, kind of. Not really a not really a major level, but it is a high there. And we'll see. The only shot we have right now for me getting a setup on these accounts is if it takes out this high and starts kind of reversing off of here. We have this bullish gap right there. Let me look at the hourly chart real quick. Hourly chart. Yeah, hourly chart. There's that 200 on the hourly chart too. We did take out that 15 hourly before we ripped at 9 o'clock. So depends, right? Price could there's old support that can hold as resistance, or this thing goes to these highs. One of those two is gonna happen. Which one? I don't know. Which one did you get? Yeah, 50K is the best. Is the best deal, in my opinion. I think 50Ks are the best. You get the best drawdown to profit target ratio in terms of, right? So it's like a $2,400 drawdown, trailing drawdown, plus a $3,000 profit target. So it's almost a 1-to-1 drawdown profit target wise. So. No news today. There's existing home sales at 10 a.m., but I don't think it's, we'll see. I'll keep an eye out on it, but I don't think it'll have much impact on the market. It's orange folder. It's not like a red folder news event. So pretty much medium impact. It could have impact. It could not. We'll see. I missed that long. Yeah, I mean, I see. It's a tough long. I didn't take it because it's not my strategy, but I could see why somebody would want to take that long. I mean, where the 200 is right there. We kind of broke out, pulled back, tested it to continue ripping. We're still ripping. Yeah, at some point, this is gonna pretty much invalidate. Man. Thing about it is this is such a tight range, man. We got these lows down here, but we got the 200 right there. We'll see. We may not even pulling back. Is it gonna test this 5-minute right here to continue going up or break back into it? That's the question here. Time frame is this. This is the 1 minute currently. But these two blue lines, the two blue lines you see on my chart are the 5-minute range. So, pretty important level. We'll see what happens here on the 5-minute. Kind of test, pulling back to kind of test that. It did not fill that imbalance yet. Almost filled that imbalance, but has a little bit to go to fill it completely. Freaking damn. This is kind of a big. This is kind of a do or die area for me in terms of, am I gonna get a setup for my strategy, or is this thing gonna pretty much, if it starts breaking that high, it's gonna look like it's wanting to go for those highs up there. It's going long. I mean, yeah, it's right now it's bullish, right? Price is pretty bullish right now. We're above that. We're above VWAP. We're above, I mean, pretty much all the major. All right, looks like we're wanting to push back up. Oh, let me grab some. Looks like it's, yeah. We're still ripping. Bummer! Alright, I may have to switch to my fun accounts. It don't look like I'm gonna, at this point, I don't get a setup for these accounts. At this point, it's already pushed up to high enough to the point, even if it breaks back inside this range. Yeah, it's not, the risk to reward isn't good, so. Bummer. Part of trading, sometimes you get a really good setup this day, sometimes you sit on your hands and play defense. It's just a part of trading. Yes, Apex does have a consistency rule. I think it's 30%, which is not like, it's not a crazy consistency rule. 30% a consistency rule. ATP, the only option would be to wait for a short. Do you copy trade? Yes, I copy trade Apex. Currently have eight funded accounts, and I'm trying to pass these accounts. These are 7, actually no, 5 Apex accounts with these. So I have 8 funded accounts. I'm passing 5 more accounts. I have literally 2 trades, 2 more good trades, and I'll pass these accounts. And then I have 2 take profit trader accounts that I'm also copy trading. So my Apex accounts and my copy trader accounts are all copied together. And I have 2 groups of accounts. This group of account is for a very specific strategy that I look for every single day. If the strategy happens, right, or it doesn't happen, I have my other group of accounts that I kind of just have fun with. I scalp here and there. It's very discretionary. This strategy is very rule-based. I look for something very specific. My other strategy is very discretionary. So, and the other accounts are more so that I don't take dumb trades on these accounts, you know, so I don't get like, if I have like an itch to trade or something, I'll just have fun on the other accounts, kind of scalp them, see how high I can get them just scalping them discretionarily. How many days to pass in Apex? Apex is 1 day to pass. You can literally buy an account and pass it in 1 day. There is no minimum for the evaluations. For the valuation accounts, there is no minimum days. Just 1 day to pass. That's it. All right, let me switch to my other accounts because this is already, at this point, it's ripped up way too high for me to even want to. All right, I think I have I just need a switch. Hold on. Give me a second. This is so tedious, having to do the copy trader. Alright, I don't know which accounts are... Looks like it canceled the... We'll see. Apex 1. Alright. I don't know how close I am to freaking... Where are we on a higher time frame? Dang, we're pushing above those. This is a pretty big level. If this is gonna get taken out, or how much is Apex eval with 80% off? 80% off the $50,000 accounts. 80% off. They're about $33 per account for the eval. Apex website doesn't work for me. What do you mean it doesn't work for you? What does it say? That's better than Top Step, and they do pay without problem. Yeah, Apex does pay out. I mean, there are traders that, like, you know, fully transparent. There are stories, I don't know if they're true or not, but there are stories of, like, profitable traders that after taking out a certain amount, like we had somebody in here yesterday, right? In the live yesterday that pretty much they don't pay him out anymore because he's taken out $60,000 from them. So they kind of like, oh, we'll put you in an eval account. We'll put you in a live account. And they kind of never get back to him. But at that point, you've already, you know, at that point, you've already taken out a crap ton of money from them. So, but yeah, Apex does pay out. If you follow their rules, they do pay out. I mean, you can go on their website and see how much they've paid out. How often? I think it's every 8 days you can request the payout. For some reason it says couldn't get a connection. I wonder if it's they're just overloaded. Let me try. See if it works for me. Because if everyone, there's a bunch of people trying to buy evals. Because they just put out the sale again yesterday, so everyone probably is going crazy trying to buy them. Because they want to get that $85 activation fee type of... Alright, Apex. No, yeah, Apex works. Apex works for me on their like main website, pops up and everything. Try a different browser or something. Or are you you're in America, or you're in a different country? Maybe if you're in a different country, that could be an issue. They blacklisted me. Typically it's like when people get blacklisted by a prop firm, that's a good thing. That's honestly kind of like a flex. If you've taken out so much money from a prop firm, you know, $100,000 from one prop firm, and they blacklist you, like at that point, it's like, it is what it is. You've taken out, you know, you've taken out so much money that just move on to a different prop firm and see how much you can take out from them. And then eventually, if you want, you can go to a live account because you've proven yourself that you can, you know, trade at that point. Man, we are still ripping with no sign of going back down. Yeah, you can have up to 20 accounts with Apex. Yeah. That's where it becomes powerful. Is when you have a strategy, you're disciplined, and you've proven to yourself that you can be disciplined and follow a strategy, and you can get 20 Apex accounts and copy trade them. Bro, you can make you can make some serious money and try to take out as much as you can from Apex. But it has to be, in order for you to, I feel like in order for you to be successful with like a bunch of accounts, you have to have a very systematic way of trading. Make sure you don't overtrade, you know. You can't do it discretionarily. I think you have to have a system where you look for a very specific setup, it works, and you stick to that. Because you don't want to get 20 Apex accounts and blow them. You know, that's kind of... I broke my rule today. I played the market opening trying to short. Hold on. Broke my rule. I played the market trying to short. I didn't put a... Oh, that's a golden rule. That, yeah. Never, ever, ever not have a stop loss. Always have a stop loss, no matter what. And it's like... You don't want to learn the hard way, because... You always want to enter a trade and know where your invalidation point is. Where the trade below a low, and you size according to where your invalidation is. That's how you figure out how much contracts you need to take. Because you have a predefined risk. So for example, for me, if I want to go in risk $400 per trade, I'll calculate, all right, below these lows, if I'm entering in, say right here, stop loss below those lows, I see, all right, that's about, you know, about a 20-point stop loss. So then 20-point stop loss, and I calculate how much contracts I need in order to risk the amount I want. But always have a stop loss. Because you're just gonna, you can go on a streak, you can be the best trader in the world, and if you don't have a stop loss, you're gonna blow your account. It doesn't matter. But, they blacklisted me too for slippage. They blacklisted me too. What do you mean for slippage? Like, I bought 2 contracts and my trades are already minus 55%. I don't want to sell hoping. Yeah, that's a really bad mindset to be in. Like, you don't want to ever be hoping. And the faster you learn a strategy. And I posted a video, right? I posted a video of people talking about psychology and trading, psychology. If you don't have a strategy and you don't have an edge in the market, it don't matter. You can have the best psychology in the world. It don't matter. Because all it takes is one trade to freaking blow your account. So you need to have an edge. You need to have a system of rules, a strategy, and a set of rules that you follow. And then you can apply that. You can apply psychology to be able to follow those rules day in and day out to stay consistent. But it's something I learned the hard way. Trust me, I've been there, done that, and I've done that not on evaluation accounts or funded accounts. I've done that on a live account. I've told the story before of when I started trading. They didn't have prop firm accounts. Like, honestly, you guys are blessed to be able to have prop firm accounts. I am too. Without prop firm accounts, I don't think I would have learned how to trade. I would have been out of the game a long time ago. Because I just didn't want to trade a sim account. I didn't want to trade a sim account. I want to make money. Which is a very stupid mindset. Sim accounts are always the way to go until you have an edge. But yeah, when I started, I had a live account, like a $4,000 live account. I blew. Why? Because I failed to put a stop loss in. And that, let me tell you, that day the market tanked and it kept going down and down and down all day long. And I blew my account. So always have a set defined risk per trade. And then size according to your invalidation points on the market, in the market. And that's it. That's all you do, day in and day out. You don't go over leveraged. Every trade, you have a predefined risk. Based on your strategy, based on how many losses you take. Sometimes if you go through more losing streaks, you need to have more wiggle room. No, so far, on my the other accounts, my serious, I have serious accounts and fun accounts. So On my serious accounts, I didn't take a trade because I just did not get a setup. That's 5-minute range. I had a setup yesterday that I took a really good trade yesterday. Today broke out of the 5-minute range and it's just pushing up. So at that point, I'm like, there's no setup for me to take on those accounts today. So I switched to my other accounts, and I'm just going to see if I can have some fun on these accounts. These accounts are very discretionary, so that's a part of trading. It's like sometimes you play defense. It's if you don't get a setup with your strategy, you move on. You don't force something. You don't try something else. If you want to trade something else, have different accounts, but don't mix up strategies with different accounts. Don't try a bunch of different stuff. You need to be able to learn from your mistakes. I mean, I would be willing to go for a long. I just need a pullback. I need a pullback to some, you know, at least something. I can't be buying up here. So I thought I could catch a rejection from previous supply zone. Got stopped out instantly. Yeah, it'd be that way sometimes. What's the coupon code? $85 activation fee. So, like if you use my code TUZ, you get that 80% off. But for the $85 activation fee, all you have to do is just activate it. You have to pass the accounts and activate it before, like, by the expiration, right? So as long as this sale is going on, once you pass it, once you try to pay the activation fee, it's gonna be $85. But if you buy the 80% off right now, and then say you don't pass the accounts until after the sale, then it's the full activation fee. So they should automatically apply the activation fee if you're within that window for the sale. You don't need some kind of special code or anything for it. You shouldn't, but always double check. But yeah, it should automatically apply. 20 accounts, 12,400, up 8 or down, all the same trade. You just got to be disciplined. Some days are going to be good days, some days are going to be slow days. That's the thing about like having a bunch of accounts. You don't need a crazy trade to make money. You could literally, bruh, it's like $100 multiplied by 20 accounts. Or even like I'm pretty aggressive. I don't know if I'm aggressive in proper. If I risk $400 and you have 20 accounts, right? That's an $8,000. That's an $8,000 day, which is freaking crazy. But it takes skill to get to that, level. It's what is a pro account on TPT? So if you go on their website and you scroll down, here. I'll do it. If you go on their website and you scroll down, it'll give you the breakdown of different accounts. So like there's the test account, pro account, and then pro plus account. So the profit splits between the pro account and the pro plus account are a little bit different. One's in 80%, one's in 90%. So the pro account is better. Maximum number of accounts, 5 for both of them account. Max withdrawal, obviously no maximum withdrawal. For the pro account, there's a buffer requirement. For the pro plus account, there's no buffer for a withdrawal. Daily Ross roll, none of them have. So the pro account has an intraday drawdown. The pro plus account has an end of day drawdown, which is for some people that's a big, big plus. Consistency rule, there's no consistency rule in the pro account, pro plus. So you can go on their website and they have if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see it's broken down every account, and you'll be able to see its the differences between the accounts. And yeah, Take Profit Trader is still 40% off too right now. I mean, they're both pretty much the same price, with Apex having their sale. an $85 activation fee. Take Profit Trader and Apex are pretty much very similar price, because Take Profit Trader has no activation fee, but their accounts are like $100, so it comes out to the same pretty much. But Take Profit Trader, you can have only up to 5 accounts. There's a 80-20 profit split. So, but they have daily withdrawals, which, so you just need to, just look at the differences and see which prop firm fits you. Or, I mean, I have both, so I like their daily withdrawal thing. That's pretty cool. Lost 300K. I had no risk management. Yeah, no one should be trading that kind of size without having any kind of like, if you're not a good trader, if you can't, meaning if you're not developed trader, you should not be trading big size at all. It's just a recipe for disaster. Some of us learned the hard way. I've learned the hard way. I wish somebody was there to tell me not to do a live account when I'm still learning, but the past 2 days absurdly rinsed me. The setups just aren't clear with this price action. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about trading, is sometimes, some days, every strategy is different. So some days, somebody's strategy is going to be printing, right? Days like yesterday. Yesterday was a perfect day, right? Like for me, my strategy worked out perfectly yesterday. I mean, I got a really good short setup. Everyone else in the social, like a bunch of other people went long in the social media space, right? So it's like, right, that video is going around of TJR lost whatever. TGR lost 235 grand yesterday. It's like, you know, he was confident. I watched his video. He was so freaking confident in that video that like price was going up. He's like, bruh, this thing is going up. There's no way this thing goes down. Absolutely no way. He's like, I just went in full size because there's no way this thing's going down. And it freaking just tanked. So it's like some days, somebody's strategies is not going to work. For him, yesterday was a horrible day for him. It did not work out for him yesterday with his strategy. Yesterday, for my strategy, worked out perfectly. So, you just have to play defense. See, trading is, it's a lot of when your setup is there and it's working, right? You're trading it, it's working, you're making money. But then there are days when your setup is just not there, or market's just not giving you the like good enough setups. And there's a lot of it where you're just playing defense, where you're just protecting your capital, so that for the days where your setup is working good, then you're capitalizing on those days. Yeah, I've been doing sim for 6 months and made 65K. Am I ready? I mean, if you're, yeah, if you've been sim trading for 6 months and, you know, you're making money and you're disciplined and you can cut losses and you can manage risk, and, you know, if you've proven to yourself that you can make money in 6 months, just, I wouldn't trade a live account. I would just go with prop firms. Try to get a prop firm account, pass an evaluation, and start taking payouts. And then try to get as much payouts from every prop firm as you can, so that eventually, if you want to go to a live account, by then, you can go to a live account. But yeah, I mean, 6 months is, I think, a decent amount of time. You've proven to yourself. Now you should be able to easily pass an evaluation and get funded and start taking payouts. So does automatically where they announce those sales for activation email. Yeah, I mean, I get an email. I don't know how they set, if they send the email to everyone, or I think they send it to everyone. So once you sign up with Apex, you sign up and you use an email, and then they send you those, like, when the sales go on, 80% off, all these. All 20 accounts were linked together and major slippage, 400 up to 1100. Down Apex is a nightmare. Oh, wait, Apex was... Here, give me a second. I'll be back. I'll be back. Bruh, my other mic was muted. Oops. On Forex, oh, I already answered that. Appreciate the follows, thank you. All right, we're starting to kind of, man, it's almost 11 o'clock. Ah, TikTok! Not this BS again. I gotta do a verification that's not gonna work. Oh, what the crap? Where is my... How is their algorithm so bad? I don't get it. I really just don't, like... I go on these rants every single day. Like, how is TikTok's algorithm so bad that I could be sitting here talking, moving around, and it still detects inactivity? We have detected inactivity during your live, during your current live. Complete the verification to continue your live. And then when you try to do the verification, it doesn't work. So they kick you out. Bro, every day I go on these rants. It's almost like my time to know when to hop off. When I get this, TikTok just kicks me off automatically. Yeah, see, like, I got 3 minutes to do it and it just won't load. It gives me error messages, and then when you try to do it, it doesn't work. Yeah, I gotta email somebody at TikTok, see if they can fix this crap. Dun, dun, dun. So if you have a question, you got like 3 minutes to ask, because... Oh, crap. Because if it kicks me out, I'm just gonna... I think that'll be it for the day. It's already 11 o'clock, so... Looks like the puzzle isn't loading. But we're still moving, It's weird. Price action probably is gonna slow down, so we'll see. Come back tomorrow, if anything, and, hopefully we can end the week off pretty good with a banger trade. Maybe because more than half of the screen is covered by the chart. No, it just won't load. I just like the puzzle just it looks like it's loading, then it gives you an error message, it didn't load, then you refresh it and it just keeps doing that until your time runs out, and then it kicks you out due to inactivity because you didn't solve it. It's just TikTok. It's I don't know what's going on with TikTok. But I thought it was just me, but then when I did the research, when I went on Google and stuff and did the research, a lot of people are having the same issue. We're doing this stupid verification crap and you can't solve it. So it's not just me, it's TikTok. So what time do you think market slows down around? Yeah, 11 o'clock, 11:30, around there. The market tends to slow down, lunch hour. And then it'll start to pick up the last hour of the day. It'll start to pick back up. That's not to say you can't get good moves during, like, you know, 11, 12 o'clock. But typically for me, most traders, they look for their trades within from 9:30 till about 11 o'clock, 11:30. People are looking for their trades. If they don't get anything, most people walk away at like 11 o'clock, 11:30, including me. I mean, and you can kind of see price action. It's moving a lot kind of slower. We're getting moves still, but All right, a minute left. It's still loading, so it'll probably kick me out in like a minute. So all right, 15 seconds. Y'all have a wonderful day. Don't overtrade. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we catch some good trades tomorrow. 9:30, I'll be back here. So if you want to stop by, I'll be here. But other than that, peace out. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 2, 1.